Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to what is part 2 of my Ace Attorney playthrough. I am, as always, Billy Blue, your host for today. But before we begin, first of all, hopefully my audio levels are better this time. I apologize for last stream. I rewatched the VOD myself, and yeah, it's a little bit... the audio isn't right. My mic was too quiet. The game was fine, but my mic was too quiet. This time I have turned up my mic. I've put some gain on it, so hopefully you can hear me better now. Hopefully it's not too loud though. I can't actually I can tell. Hang on a minute. I can watch myself on my own. Oh no, I can't. Why can't I watch this? Oh, there we go. Actually, I can tell. Yeah, that's better. That'll do. Anyway, that can go away now. So, I think it's alright anyway. So yeah, hopefully I sound a bit better today. And obviously the other thing, well, the elephant in the room as you may think, I look a bit different. Yes, so, since I am like as indecisive, I'm the most indecisive man in the world. Like, I change my bloody design of my model as frequently as I change my socks or something, you know. So, it's because there's always... I was looking at my other designs, and there's always, like, something that I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't like this, or this doesn't look right. But, yeah. But anyway, this is my new design that I'm very happy with, and I think it looks good. It's... because obviously the whole look I'm going for is, like, chaotic... Billy is a chaotic gremlin that steals cookies, so she's a thief, right? So she needs to be kind of athletic looking. But also I wanted the blue to be the centerpiece of the design. And someone told me recently that they thought that the orange, more than anything, was the thing clashing, not all the blue. So this design has done away with the orange entirely. There's no orange on this design. It's just blue and black. So it's much more, you know, you can see the blue a lot better, and it's more of a centerpiece there. So, anyway, with that little yap out the way, I'm sure no one really cares about me talking about my model. Let's continue where we left off Friday. Which was like halfway through the investigation, so I'm probably going to forget where I was. I probably am not going to remember what the fuck I was doing, but I'll try and figure it out. So, oh, I need to try and talk to this guy, but he's like never in his office. Yeah, he's still not here. No, I've done this already. What can I... oh, didn't I get... oh, yeah, that's right. I need to talk to the woman. That's right, yeah. I remember... September 6, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi? Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. Why is she doing like that, like a bunny pose? Like a bunny girl pose? What is that hand pose that she's doing? Like nyeh, 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 nyeh. Like, what is that? He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Hang on, do I have my... okay. I could put my voice changer on here, but I don't want it to break the stream again, so... I'm not gonna risk it. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Yeah, probably me. What's this? This looks like oh no, it's a screwdriver. I thought it was like a water bottle from like a hamster cage or something. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! Oh god. Evil face. Evil face. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Can you move? You're in my way. I want to examine the room. Now you're standing in my way. Out of the way. Okay, good. Oh. Bit of the bubbly. You cracking out a bit of the bubbly? The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Co. Law Offices building. There's the Fay and Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Painting. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Did I look at this already? Oh yeah, I looked at this already. Flower. Flower. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Okay, I need to interrogate her. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer? Are you hitting on me? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well? No. Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why didn't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, she's an interesting character. I think we're done here. Is there anything else I can even... Did I get the phone? I got the phone, didn't I? So I can show this to Maya now. Maya, I got your phone back. No, shit, I didn't mean to do that. This. And this. And then E. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? No. I mean, yeah. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Is that it? I thought you wanted to show me something. Isn't there like a recorded phone conversation on here I'm supposed to listen to? Hang on. Nope. Okay, guess not then. Is Crossberg here yet? Oh. Why did you... I thought he was in finally. He said something different. But then he's like, oh no, he's still out. God damn it. Oh, never mind. Okay, there is an actual scene. Okay, good. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you? Yes. Well, yes. Kind of. Potentially, maybe. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Crossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why this strange reaction? Acha-cha-cha. The fuck was that? Acha-cha-cha. What is that? What is that supposed to be? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Can I talk to him at least? Yes. Okay. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Mia Fey, sorry. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I don't know, man. Kinda sus. This guy's kind of sus. Even though I'm pretty sure we know it wasn't him. But kinda sus. Still. How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here. A long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. The mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. Okay. That's, quite a painting. Ha-ha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. I think that's, everything here. I'm just gonna go back to Maya, I guess. Yeah, okay. CP. I'm gonna need a bigger glass. I think I'm gonna need a bigger glass of water. September 6th. Oh, wait. September 6th. 3:42 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. You know, I could say this like the Big Brother guy. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. in the detention center visitors room. Phoenix and Maya are having a heartfelt discussion about the case. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. Huh, he didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. You've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yes. Yeah, let's dip. What happens if I choose this? I'm genuinely curious. Just, alright, I'm out of here. Good luck. Try not to go to jail. Okay, fine. I guess I will. I guess I'll do it. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know. I don't know, because the game told me to. This one, I guess. No, we need to be nice. We need to be nice, Billy. Don't be an arse. No one is sad as a person without any friends. I know, because I've been there a long time ago. Oh, baby Phoenix. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. For justice! Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniffle. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. She's been smiling multiple times. Like every time you talked about Goldberg, she started smiling. One last question. You are innocent, right? You didn't actually murder your sister, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? I mean, I don't know. We might not want to know. I mean, she was a very strange and horny woman. So, all sorts of diabolical things could be in that drawer, my friend. You probably don't want to look in there, if you know what I mean. It's when I tried to look inside the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Zippy. Right. Talk? Nope. What next? Move? Oh, do I have to try and, like, find out what's in the drawer? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver some room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need for anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Walt?
Walt, I don't know, man.
Walter. White. That was his name. My sister told me. Okay, so these two are obviously in cahoots, right? Whoever, this White character is probably the one that actually killed Mia. And obviously the girlie is obviously in cahoots with him. They obviously planned the murder together. I'm assuming, anyway. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let me look and draw. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. For justice! To be continued in the next episode. Yes. Okay, that's the investigation done, and now we're on to the trial time, I believe. It's all starting to unravel. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. They'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me like in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call out our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh no. Not my voice, please have mercy. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. My voice. I sound like I've had like 50 ciggies this morning. My water is in shambles right now because I'm gonna absolutely drain it like so goddamn quickly. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Ow. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and just press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something stupid. Because they dumb. It worked lots of times. He. Heh. He heh. I should have expected Maya would know some... I should have known... I should have expected Maya would have something of her sister's tricks. Words. English. Alright, let's give this a try. Fake it till you make it, baby. Okay. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination. Okay, I'm not gonna voice all of these, like, green text in Gumshoe's voice, just because I want to save some of my vocal cords. I want to have Mercy at least a little bit on them. Only the white text, when he's actually talking properly. Who did you say you got a call from? Ha! Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were 2 people... Oh, that's great. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe. How long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, I keep wanting to, like, say it in his voice, but I'm like, no. Have mercy. Please, have mercy on my vocal cords. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Okay. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason? Why we had a witness account describing her. Okay. Hold on just a second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Dummy. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. No, that's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. Sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay. Take two, shall we? After hang on. Hang on. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, but we all know that whenever this happens in games like this, that's never... Well, okay, but that's not always the case. This guy's been playing too much Danganronpa, okay? This guy's been playing too much fucking Danganronpa. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin our cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Dummy? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. Let's see. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Okay. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho-ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? I did. It was me. I'm the killer after all. I mean, the killer, yeah. The killer could have written it. The killer. Anyone can see that. Ho? You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. Is this guy stupid? Like, does he not understand what we're trying to say here, what we're trying to imply here? No, the killer wrote it to frame Maya? Dummy. She was framed. Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Shit. Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Shit. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. But maybe it was written, he read it the wrong way around. It may be Ayam. Yeah, no, totally. It's Ayam, actually, not Maya. He's reading it the wrong way around, you see. I'm just cracking this case immediately right now. Do you have proof that it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Buddy old chum. Uh-oh. He's sounding pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well... I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testimony this matter, pal. Just say that you don't know. Just admit you have no idea, because you're not a forensic officer. Like, instead of making yourself sound even more like a massive tit in the middle of court. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Okie dokie. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha 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 ha! Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure. It happens all the time in the books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Ugh. Ooh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. Stop right there. How foolish. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. I don't know. Order. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony? Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Oh no. No, not the part where I actually have to use my brain. This part doesn't go very well. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Okay. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Yeah. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Hang on. What evidence do I got? The murder scene... okay. Departed store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Okay, I'm trying to... Okay, let's just keep listening to him talk. Hang on. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Yeah. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Yeah. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I don't know. This is, I'm already drawing a fucking blank here, man. This isn't good. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. That he did, yes. Nothing wrong with that. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Right. On it wrote the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died... It's got to be this. It's got to be this statement, right? That I've got to contradict. The victim wrote the killer's name. It's got to be this, but... What? What is it? That could possibly be... That could possibly be the evidence here. I'm already drawing a blank on this one. My brain is too small for this. This is why I don't play puzzle games. No, it's this, right? It's this. Wait. Death was instantaneous. She died instantly. There's no way she could have written her name on the blood if she just died instantly. Yes, okay. Brain work. Brain did brain things for a second there. Brain decided to function. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Oh, we're gaming. Phoenix is gaming. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Objection. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I forget. I forgot. I don't know. Someone just gave it to me. The day of the murder, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. Oh. I don't know. I don't remember. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh. Right. The prosecution's point being... Fool. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these reports this morning. No way! What the fuck? What is this bullshit? Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all, bitch. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You a bitch. I'm gonna come over there and fuck you. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. 1v1 me, bro. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Yeah, that rhymed. He's spitting bars now. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn. This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh no. Here we go. Let the witness, Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yep, she's still doing the yep pose. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Wink. No, I can't. My model's too shit. I can't wink. That's a shame. Order. Or an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Yes, shut up, you gooners. Goddamn gooners in the court. Shut up. Silence. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Goddamn gooners. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Gee, I was in my hotel room. Tee? I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness's account. It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. She died. She got very dead. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty witty. Wink. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. How is that a remarkably solid testimony? Where is the evidence that she's not just pulling this out of her ass? She could be completely just making this up. Where is the proof of any of this, that she saw this? Seriously, you need evidence to prove that you actually saw what you saw, right? I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite... firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I think I will. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. It was 9 at night, I looked out the window, you know. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Your gooner techniques won't work on me. Let's see how far I can run with this. Sure, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Have my children... Shut up, goners! Go home! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender. Sorta, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, you okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with her short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing? Yeah, if she was short, how would she have seen her? Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Take that! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Yeah, that is a good point. I didn't think of that, but yes. You would point out what she's wearing and how her hair is and stuff before her physique, I guess. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What is that noise? Rawr! Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, tee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay. We're gonna get her. I did see everything I did. So, you saw me then, too? Of course! I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Ah, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well. Continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Is that right? As in your right? As you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand. Right. I mean, come on, that's just sauce in of itself. Like, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? She hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? The clock. Yeah. Okay, dokay. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Is it... How does she know it's a clock? Nobody else seems to know it's a clock. Right? Let me continue pressing her testimony. Okay, it's got to be, again, it's got to be the last statement, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it's got to be the last statement. This. Is it this? Like, I think it's this. Like, how does she know it's a clock? There's no way you would know it's a clock unless you were there. How, if she only saw the crime from the crime scene, from her hotel, I mean, how would she know that the statue's a clock? It's gotta be this, right? Yeah. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you wouldn't like that, would you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once, but still, that counts. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because... I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. How? So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily... Fuck off. No, she couldn't. bullshit, Edgeworth. Come on. It's not that fucking loud. Like, Jesus Christ, is it like a megaphone? The time is 9 o'clock! Like, how fucking loud is it? It's across the road. Like, piss off. There's no, like, right, there's no way it's that loud. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because there's no way she could have heard it. Like, it was the law offices were on the other side of the street, and it was like a big building that was multiple, like, floors up, was it not? There's no fucking way she would have been able to hear it. It's gotta be, is it not this? You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Well, unless she has, like, supersonic fucking hearing. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. Fool. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. Time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court. Is it not inconceivable that the clock in question rang? Oh, it's empty. Yes, there's no batteries in it. Because she took them out. She took the clockwork out, didn't she, to put the note in it? It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Fool. Tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. We have evidence that we know it was removed beforehand. The phone conversation. That's true. That it is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. After that is exactly what happened. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. Ho ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Are you kidding? What the fuck, man? I was trying to look all cool and smug and you're ruining my vibe. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof like you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... this. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. I kind of want one now. I want some Hello Kitty straps on mine too. Where do I get those? Have you played the new Animal Crossing recently? Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. It actually is, don't tell anyone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Zippy. Order! The defense's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grr. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking in it right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor? I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, this isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. I mean, come on. It doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to tell she's bullshitting at this point, right? She's just making shit up. Like, seriously. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove that the witness had not seen the clock before. The statue? Right? I think. Yeah, it's got to be this one, because it was made by Larry. Yeah. It's this again. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. Well, what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here today is in police... The one that isn't here today is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, got him. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh? I'm alright. Oh, now she's pissed. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she could die for it. Die! The banging tunes are playing. That means we're getting serious. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Tisk, tisk, you idiot. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's this supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh. Of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Tee? Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. But she might not be the one that did it. I still think she's definitely in cahoots, though, with whoever did. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then who did she know? How did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There is another way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? With this. With the Dwyer tap. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Was it not in the phone call? Was it this? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Oh, that was Maya, shit. What's wrong? You haven't called in a while. Well, Actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. No shit. You lawyer. Jiangi. It's not fair. All of you getting up on me like that. Oh, so I'm a bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real April May here now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tappier irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I can hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come to think of it. Come on, think of something. We could, the bellboy might have done it. The bellboy might be bullshitting, you know. Can we talk to the bellboy? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken her quite low already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah, okay. Alright. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. He could put it down. He could just put it down for a moment. Very good, sir. Okay, we've got to find the sus in this man. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss Fay. She asked me for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Yeah, no, I think this guy is probably the killer, isn't he? I see. The defense may begin a cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. I am the bellboy at the hotel. Yeah, okay. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And I saw them. And then I saw them. And I... oh god, he's gooning. He be gooning. He's a gooner. Get him out of... He's definitely fucking guilty then. Lock him up right now. He be gooning. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. I remembered seeing her massive titties. It's basically what he wanted to say. Yes, what then? She asked for iced coffee to bring... Okay. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Wait. If she went to the door to receive her room service, she wouldn't have been at the window to see the killing, right? I think that might be the contradiction. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it would be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Okay. You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guests, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? Oh, embracer, sorry. Not embarrasser. It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Okay. Wait, no, I think I got something. Finally. You understand? This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. However, if you had any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I want to ask him about? Bed making. Room service. I think it's gotta be... can I save? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save this slide here. Just in case I fuck this up. Room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't this seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know, and we didn't skimp on the ice either. What did he just say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you see, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it, if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Yeah. You fool! Well, you gotta call me out like that, bitch. I've done it. I've won. I mean, not quite, but we're nearly there. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them a room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ah. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ah. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. for the trial of Maya Fey. The court is adjourned. Hooray! We did it. September 7, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I thought I was in... I thought I was really shit, actually. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happened with me? What happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work on everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm coming with you. I'm counting on you. You're not yeah, she's not coming with me, because she's still in jail. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to court record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Yay, we did it. We did it. At least partly. Oh boy. And now my voice is suffering, so... well, we got through that, at least the best part of that trial. I'm probably going to leave it there for today, though, guys. We've got... How long have we gone for, anyway? That was about just over an hour and a half, just under an hour 40 minutes, yeah. So, we are going to leave it there for now. But look forward to part 3, which will probably be... Maybe tomorrow. I might do something different, just to spice it up a bit. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next part. Goodbye.